Good morning and welcome to the May 25th meeting of the Facilities Committee. I call the meeting to order. Mr. Helms is on the phone. I need an approval of the agenda. I need to add one thing under 3B, bond sales tax funding assignment. So I need an approval of the amended agenda.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thanks. Next up is the meeting minutes, approval of the meeting minutes from the April 27th meeting.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Next up is the security camera purchase. Mr. Burnett.
Yes. Pricing for the replacement security cameras was received by way of a cooperative purchasing network. We've got the bid of $128,570.51. As bid, the cameras are within budget. Staff requests the board award the bid as provided by Safeware Inc. and the total amount of $128,570.51.
Have we used them before?
I believe this is the same vendor that we've gotten the cameras from in the
That's what I
past.
thought. Okay. Any questions? Not.
What brand cameras are these?
Safeware Inc. is.
You said what kind of
Cameras?
cameras?
Yeah, they are, we have interior cameras, 200 of those. Those are 200 4MP, and they're infrared. And we have 125 that are outdoor Vandal bullet.
Bandit
Cameras.
bullet camera? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I need a motion to send it to the full board.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, so that goes to the full board on the 9th. Next up is the Prospect Elementary Kitchen and Ramp bids.
We have a variety of construction work at Prospect Elementary School, and that bid on April 19th and again on May 20th. Miles and McLennan Construction, Inc. provided the bid of $861,765 to include bid alternates 1, 2, and 3. We've got the budget listed and the pricing as bid. The project scopes are within budget. Staff requests the board award the bid as provided by Miles and McClellan Construction, Inc., and the total amount of $861,765. We have not used this firm before. We have checked their license and some references. They check out. We know of no reason not to
Okay.
award.
We have a motion to send this to the full board.
So moved.
Second.
Did you have a question, Matt?
No, no, seconded, but I heard some other
Okay,
one
good.
come in.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 4-0, thank you. Next up is the Piedmont High Design Change Order Approval.
Yeah, so this one, we actually had to come back to have you approve this. It is below the threshold. However, when you add the original contract sum and you add the change order, it then exceeds the $100,000 threshold. So we are asking that you approve this design.
And this is for the turf field,
Yes,
adding
it
the
is.
two together. Okay,
Yes.
great. Okay,
Motion to approve and send to the full board.
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
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 Great. Next is Forest Hills High and East Elementary Commissioning.
Yes, this is commissioning services, and commissioning, for those who don't know, is a much more involved testing of systems, and in this case, also building envelope. This is for the upcoming Forest Hills and East Elementary School replacement projects. We do want to have commissioning, and to a degree, there's requirements for commissioning. We did do an RFQ for the commissioning services and evaluated 7 firms and pursued pricing with Optima Engineering. We have used Optima to a good extent, and we're very pleased with their efforts and their work. We are proposing one commissioning agent for both projects. The pricing is listed. It's provided by Optima. We do anticipate only pursuing those design phase, pre-construction phase services. As we did with the LS3P contract, we only went as far as the bid phase. We will be awaiting future funding for the remainder of the project. So in this particular case, some of the scope that they have included was from two different line items in our estimate. So I show you a budget from one of those two estimates. So it looks like it's over budget, but when you combine the two, we feel good with the pricing. So we staff request the Board of Education and committee to approve the proposals as provided by Optima Engineering, and the total amounts of $142,600 for Forest Hills and $96,850 for East.
And this is out of the money that we got from the county for
The 4.9 million.
yes, okay. Does anyone have any questions?
Motion to approve and send to the full board.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 4-0, thank you. Next up is the preferred bid alternate.
Yes, we hope to include a preferred bid alternate for a train replacement chiller and air handler unit. It's for an HVAC project here at the PDC that will bid next month. So we want to include this in the bid package. We have listed, a number of rationale and reasons for that. And additionally, we've had experienced good service from this manufacturer. Specifically, what we're asking for is a 60-ton air-cooled scroll train chiller, CGAM60, and a train air handling unit with direct drive centrifugal blowers, CSAA040. But understand that this is a preferred bid alternate. There's no obligation once we receive pricing to actually accept it.
Right.
If the pricing is unreasonable, we still have the base bid with three manufacturers listed.
Okay.
Staff requests the board approve, including the noted preferred bid alternate within the bid package.
Oh, so this bid hasn't been out yet.
Correct.
Okay, and this is just an alternate to specify a specific model.
Yes. A model and manufacturer. Yep.
Any other questions? Need a motion to send it to the full board?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Okay, next up is the reassignment of a new subdivision at Chestnut Lane, and the maps are there as well. And it's across the street from one that we put in Indian Trail, correct?
That's correct.
Yep.
Yeah, it would eliminate a satellite at that location.
So it would put both, because this one we moved it before, and then we add this one to it. And Antioch can't take any more kids, so this would be Indian Trail and Sun Valley, the same as the subdivision across the street. There's no questions. I need a motion to send this to the full board, and it has to go to the full board twice.
Why twice?
So moved.
That's what we have two readings of reassignments. We've always
Okay.
done that way. I
Okay.
know.
Hmm.
I don't know if policy says it, or
Yeah, that's what you've been doing in the
Okay.
last couple ones we've done that.
we
Yeah.
give people the opportunity
Okay.
to speak on it, I guess, but that's what we do. Okay, and the meeting in June is on the 9th, just so everybody
Mhm.
understands that. Because we moved it because of graduations.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Okay, so we need,
He made the motion.
oh, wait,
he made the motion.
he made a motion.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
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 4-0 to the full board. And next up is another reassignment, the Bluffs at Wesley Chapel. Wesley Chapel Elementary is at 126% of capacity, correct? Or somewhere in that neighborhood.
Yes.
And they've asked for some MCRs for this year. And this would move it to Western Union and Parkwood.
And we did run this by transportation.
I will confirm that.
Okay.
And so,
There's no questions. I would entertain a motion to send it to the full board on June 9th.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Okay, that's 4-0. So that's all of the action items that are going to go to the full board. Next up is the building and zoning permits, which are just informational. And the next item is bond sales tax funding assignment, and that is Mrs. McLam.
As you all know, we've been working with county staff to reconcile and review our current balances of our CIP accounts. And when we submitted the document that was presented at Finance Committee yesterday, the CFO, Beverly, called me and said that we hadn't done a reassignment of, it was $34,997 remaining,
much?
$34,997
Okay,
remaining in a bond sales tax account. April of last year, you all submitted a reassignment of over $1 million.
Yes.
And that was left as a contingency or for future reassignment.
okay,
We issued a contract in April for Piedmont track design. And we used $20,750 of those contingency funds because they were part of the bond project.
right.
We just need to technically ask them to assign those funds to Piedmont. So we're going to do that. And I just wanted to make you all aware of it before we submit it to the county.
Awesome.
It was just a reconciling, so we'll all be on the same.
And there's some bond money left over separate from the sales tax.
Yes.
So we have to talk about,
She asked me about some of those bond funds. Dave, Danny, and Colin and I have all, we met last week to discuss some of that. I know that you've got some paving that are coming up. The bulk of it is at the transportation facility.
transportation.
And so I communicated that with her as well and told her that that's
Okay,
where
good.
that would
Okay.
be going.
That would be great.
Mhm.
Okay, anything else? Okay. The next item on the agenda is the next meeting. So I have a question. Will it be easier to do this on Zoom? Yes, so I think we should just go to Zoom for committee meetings. And then our full board is in. I hate to bring everybody here and Matt and has a job and all that kind of stuff. So the next meeting is on June 22nd via Zoom. Yep. Is that good? Okay. Does that make any difference to you guys? Nope, you're good? Okay. Okay, and now I need a motion to adjourn.
So moved. Second.
All those